On the news tonight, President Tinubu directs security chiefs to strengthen collaboration with neighboring countries to combat terrorism. International Boys Day highlights mental health, emotional well-being for the boy child. Plus, NAPTIB, NIDCOM join forces to combat human trafficking. On to Nta Ijebu Ode is at 7. My name is Fatima Hassan, and here are the news in details. President Bola Tinubu has directed security heads to strengthen collaboration and cooperation with neighboring countries to achieve maximum results in the fight against terrorism and banditry within and around the country. This is the new direction President Tinubu gave the chief security at a meeting this Friday. The National Security Advisor, Nuru Ribadu, Minister of Defense, Mohammed Badaru, service chiefs, heads of intelligence agencies and representative of the Inspector General of Police were all part of the crucial meeting. After the meeting, Chief of Defense Staff General Christopher Musa promises that the security agencies are going all out to turn around the situation.
Our meeting today is for us to review the entire security situation in the country. The President is concerned about what's going on, and we have reassured him that we're on top of our game. We're working extremely very hard. What has happened of recent is that there's a global push by terrorists and jihadists all over the Sahel area, and that pressure is what actually came into Nigeria because of the nature of our borders. And so we have, Mr. President has given directives as to what to do next for us to intensify all efforts, collaborate with all our sister countries around, because it is the porous nature that is coming there that is actually aggravating our own issues on ground. And so all our theaters have been enhanced, equipments have been bought. Mr. President has also given us much approvals for air assets and other aspects of security. And like we said, it's not only the kinetic effort, the non-kinetic aspects that is most important. The President is also looking at the aspects of also discussing with the governors for their own support, buy-in in ensuring that dividends of democracy also extends to the communities to be able to stamp down the issue of insecurity. And we're working together. You can see that we're together with the National Security Advisor, the NSA, the DGDSS, and all other ones. So we're working together as a team. And you can see us here, members of the armed forces, working in unity, including the police, to make sure that Nigeria is peaceful, and that is our mandate, and that we work towards. We want to appeal to all Nigerians not to get tired, and they should be wary of fake news. There's a lot of fake news that has been spread out, making it look, most of the videos being circulated are videos from other countries or old videos, making it look as if it is soon. And you know, you always want to wonder, why do some individuals feel happy when things go bad in their country? If Nigeria is destroyed, all of us will go down. And so it is important that we all cooperate with members of the armed forces and security agencies. If we see something that is going wrong anywhere in the country, let us report. Action will be taken, including our own personnel. If we see them doing what is not supposed to be done, they should take a report and we'll take action. We want to thank all Nigerians for the support we've been getting. The federal government is doing so much. States need to come in, local governments and communities. Everyone has a role to play in ensuring that there's peace in Nigeria, and that's what we try to push, and that's what we're doing. And we're happy that Nigerians are warming up to it. Disregarding all those ones, you know, there are naysayers, those ones that don't mean us well. We're shaming them because we're going to continue to succeed.
The defense chief employs state governors and all Nigerians to continue to support them in this direction to deliver a more peaceful country to the citizens. The federal government has reiterated its commitment to continue to place premium on acquisition of cutting-edge technologies for the armed forces to reposition the nation's fighting force in line with international best practices in military warfare. Vice President Kashim Shettima, who represented President Bola Tinubu, affirmed this while inducting 2 newly acquired A09 Striker helicopters and the Presidential Air Fleet in Abuja. Defense correspondent Olajide Bello has more. The Assistant Inspector General of Police in charge of Zone 17, Ondo and Ekiti Commands, Ajani Omolabi, has assured residents of a renewed crackdown on criminal activities. He stated this in Ado-Ekiti during his official visit aimed at strengthening security and fostering collaboration with key stakeholders in the state. Olukemi Sani has more.
The Assistant Inspector General of Police, Ajani Omolabi, who stressed the importance of community engagement in crime prevention, advocated for a stronger relationship between the police and the public. He said he has introduced various training initiatives focusing on contemporary policing and technology-driven crime prevention in a bid to ensure effective service delivery and the fight against crimes and criminalities in the zone. The AIJ said he was aware of the Ekiti State government's effort to fight crime and insecurity, while expressing his readiness to work together in the fight for a safer nation.
And for the criminals, move away from our environment. We will locate you by the grace of God. And we will deal with you in accordance with the law of the land.
It is evident that our zone is experiencing tremendous positive change, especially in the areas of crime fighting, maximum security of lives and property of all and sundry across the zone, as well as police-community relations since your assumption of office.
The occasion featured question and answer session with stakeholders towards eradicating the issues of kidnapping and other criminalities in the states. In Ado-Ekiti, Olukemi Sani, NTA News.
With the spate of woman trafficking cases making headlines, National Agency for Prohibition of Trafficking in Persons, NAPTIP, is synergizing with the Nigerians in Diaspora Commission, NITCOM, to forge ideas on how to reduce the incidents. Deborah Balagbo reports.
They are not ghost stories, but real-life experiences where some people, especially females, will be promised greener pasture at the other side of the world, but the reverse becomes the case. Some situations being tackled for a long time and thought to have been reduced to the barest minimum seem to be resurfacing at a very high rate. This has drawn these sister agencies to form a formidable front in tackling the menace, and they are putting heads together to find solutions to stem the tide.
It's a daily affair that it requires the eyes of everybody and requires a lot of awareness. So I want to further appeal to my sister that we should work together and find a means of creating awareness across the country to write to the communities on the havoc of this menace called trafficking in persons.
It's a very dangerous field. You know, traffickers are not, they're a serious cartel. And for NAPTIP to deal with it, they need all the support, a whole lot of support that you're getting. And I believe that NAPTIP, just like NITCOM, deserves to be better funded. You know, we must declare a war against human trafficking. We have to declare this war against human trafficking. And I'm glad about the multi-agency collaboration. NAPTIP, NITCOM, Refugee Commission, Humanitarian Affairs, even Women Affairs Ministry. Even youth needs to join us in this fight.
Both parties agree that more advocacy, more funds, and public involvement needs to be intensified to help fight the ugly trend. In Abuja, Deborah Balagbo, NT News.
The Joint Admissions and Matriculation Board says it has learned valuable lessons on not resting on its oars from the 2025 UTME controversies marked by technical glitches and mass failure in some centers. These lessons key officers of JAMB on Good Morning Nigeria acknowledge will help develop mechanisms to mitigate a recurrence and restore confidence in their ability, which ETEDIO has been claimed as one of the best. Lydia Sampson reports.
In an effort to find out what happened at this year's UTME, guests in Good Morning Nigeria say the board promptly ordered a comprehensive review of the examination process, engaging experts to scrutinize registration, examination, and result release stages to identify faults. It acknowledged the need for robust assessment of centers, improved computer-based testing infrastructure after server issues affected nearly 380 candidates.
Of course, if you look at the data, in the last 10 years, there is nothing significant different from what we have this year. Look at the percentage, how many candidates have scored 200 and above in 2024, in 2023. You will see that there is nothing very significant. And that explains why we are a little bit convinced that, look, there is no much to be afraid of.
Probably in future, despite our peculiarities, we will still make sure that even candidates, as we go forward, you'll be able to write your exam
even in the comfort of your home.
From the comfort of your home, but with adequate safeguards to make sure that all these examinations will pass through the integrity parameters.
JAM also noted the importance of better candidate preparation and computer literacy to reduce random guessing and underperformance. These, the guests reiterated, will be done proactively, leveraging technology to continue making decisions and the entire process from registration open, accessible, and transparent. The current challenge, the guests emphasized, has given JAM insights to enhance accreditation of centers, exam content, and registration systems for smoother future exams. They again apologize and appreciate Nigerians for their support. In Abuja, Lydia Sampson, NTA News.
Speakers at a public hearing on 3 related polytechnics and federal colleges amendment bills are calling for more investment in technical education, entrepreneurship and skills acquisition to bridge gaps in innovation, employment and industrialization. National Assembly correspondent Isam Ahmed has more.
The 3 bills include bills seeking to establish the Federal College of Entrepreneurship and Skills Acquisition in Borno State, while 2 others are proposed amendments to the Federal Polytechnics Act aimed at strengthening Nigeria's polytechnics and technical education system.
The 10th House of Representatives remains committed to advancing policies reform that position technical and vocational education at that forefront of Nigerian socio-economic renewal.
We can collectively agree that Nigerians can acquire knowledge and skills in social sciences, arts, humanities, technology, science, entrepreneurship, vocational and technical education with the passage of these bills.
The dual polytechnics bills also seek to review functions and expand the scope of operations in line with best global practice. Stakeholders believe that the public discourse presents a platform for valuable insights and feedback on critical legislative efforts targeted at improving technical education in Nigeria.
The establishment of this Federal College of Entrepreneurship represents a significant step towards economic development and job creation in the region.
Furthermore, the Federal Ministry of Education has streamlined and expanded avenues for the establishment of private tertiary institutions. States and individuals are encouraged to leverage on this opportunity to contribute to national educational development.
On the National Assembly, Isa Muhammad, NTA News.
You are watching Nta Ijebu Ode News at 7. We'll be going on a short break. Please stay tuned.
Are you desiring a future career in nursing science, law, medical laboratory science, public health, accounting, economics, agricultural extension and rural development, criminology and security studies, and other NUC-approved and accredited professional academic programs? If your UTME score 140 and above, then this information is for you. Admission for all these courses is currently ongoing at the Atiba University, Oyo, Nigeria's fastest growing and cost-effective private university. The university is located in the peaceful, serene, and secure environment of Oyo Township in Oyo State, Nigeria. Hurry now. Admission is in progress. Visit www.atibauniversity.edu.ng to apply or call any of these numbers: 081-034-94152, 080-385-79822. What are you waiting for? The future is now.
Oh, what a wonderful world of Sure Clean detergent. Oh yes, you can have a clean and bright wash with Sure Clean. Sure Clean detergent is tough on stains, gentle on your hands, and leaves clothes smelling fresh. Oh see, for clean white and all colors, Sure Clean detergent makes you shine. As you spread it all, you can see the shine of Sure Clean brightness. Now, wear your smile with pride and nothing to hide. Sure Clean detergent makes your family clean and happy. Sure Clean detergent, happiness with every wash.
Welcome back from the break and thanks for joining us. Every year on May 16th, attention turns to the boy child with a focus on mental health and emotional well-being. Deborah Baladodo report that the Great Achievers Initiative for Youth and Community Development is championing this cause, aiming to help boys develop a strong and positive mindset. A report.
The International Boy Child Day is established to mirror the International Day of the Girl Child, highlighting the unique challenges and pressure faced by boys in different regions and culture.
I grew up in such a situation where my parents have been so supportive with me. They have let me be open enough to express myself, especially my father.
Well, I have not been prone to a lot of challenges and obstacles that most boys face because I'm privileged enough to have two parents that take good care of me.
Years before now, it used to be chicken and the river. But right now, there's a river standing between every boy child that appears to be like chicken.
So, God gathered boys from various schools within the FCT and Benue State to enlighten them on how to handle life issues facing them as boys in the society.
Some people say their boys must go to school, but what are those morals? If you see a woman, you don't have the mind of molest or cheat or do a lot of things. That is where we are going. Let them be human beings, because it is said, it is better to train a child than to repair a broken man.
Paradoxically, we are sending a message, but in the practical reality of it, going by the trajectory of Nigeria's development, those that need this message more are the ones that are outside this ambience.
You train up a child the way that child should grow. That child would never depart from it. Guardians, parents, let us be cognizant of the fact that when we train our children, when they are fully grown, they can never depart from it. So the question is, how are you training your children?
Part of activities of the day include essay competition, unveiling of the Boy One Skill program, and presentation of scholarship awards. In Abuja, Deborah Balagubo, NTA News.
Now to sports updates. National Sports and Festival begins as athletes and officials arrive at Abeokuta. Olumide Eguntola brings details of this and other stories from the sporting world.
The 22nd edition of the National Sports Festival, tagged Gateway Games 2024, begins Friday in Ogun State after Governor Dapo Abiodun received the festival torch Thursday. 15,000 athletes, coaches and officials across the states of the Federation who will be competing in 32 sports have started arriving the venue of the games as the official opening ceremony is scheduled for Sunday at the Moshood Abiola International Stadium, Abeokuta. In athletics, a 4-member inspection team from the Confederation of African Athletics, CAA, is set to inspect facilities at the MKO Abiola Stadium in Abeokuta alongside the hotels and medical facilities for athletes and officials ahead of the Under-18 and Under-20 Athletics Championship scheduled to take place in Abeokuta, Ogun State from the 13th of July 2025. In another development, football-loving Nigerians are still reacting to the loss of Nigeria's Under-20 male national team to their counterparts from South Africa in one of the semi-final matches of the ongoing competition in Egypt. They charged the team to win the bronze medal of the tournament while building a stronger attacking force and defense line ahead of the World Cup.
It's so sad, but the good thing is we've been able to secure the qualifications to the World Cup, and I just think there's a lot of things to do with this team.
That would have been their 10th final and possibly be thinking of winning their 8th title, but we lost that. There is a lesson to learn.
And I'll take full responsibility for everything that happened. But it's good. At least we're able to know the players that have what it takes to move to the next level, which is to the World Cup.
In tennis, after 2 tie breaks, 4th-seeded Coco Gauff of the United States of America defeated number 8 seed Zheng Quen of China 7-6, 4-6, 7-6 in the women's singles semi-finals at the Italia Open in Rome, Italy, to become the first American to reach the decider at the tournament since 2016. With sports update, Olumide Eguntola, NTA News.
That's all we have for you tonight on Nta Ijebu Ode at 7. Join us next week for more interesting stories. Have a pleasant weekend. Good night.
Law, medical laboratory science, public health, accounting, economics, agricultural extension and rural development, criminology and security studies, and other NUC-approved and accredited professional academic programs. If your UTME score 140 and above, then this information is for you. Admission for all these courses is currently ongoing at the Atiba University, Oyo, Nigeria's fastest growing and cost-effective private university. The university is located in the peaceful, serene, and secure environment of Oyo Township in Oyo State, Nigeria. Hurry now. Admission is in progress. Visit www.atibauniversity.edu.ng to apply. Or call any of these numbers: 081-034-94152, 080-385-79822. What are you waiting for? The future is now.
Oh, what a wonderful world of SureClean detergent. Oh yes, you can have a clean and bright wash with SureClean. SureClean detergent is tough on stains, gentle on your hands, and leaves clothes smelling fresh. Oh see, for clean white and all colors, SureClean detergent makes you shine. As you spread it all, you can see the shine of SureClean brightness. Now, wear your smile with pride and nothing to hide. SureClean detergent makes your family clean and happy. SureClean detergent, happiness with every wash.